Check, 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 check. Check, bro. Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, can you listen? Hello, can you listen? Great.
Traveler Rose. Hello. Testing. Hello. Thank you.
चांस देने में कब ये सफर मैच नंबर 101 पर पहुंच चुका है। ये सच में अद्भुत रहा है अभी तक का ये सफर। और मैच नंबर 101 पंचाला प्राइड वर्सेस अरावली एरोज। समय की हम लगातार चर्चा कर रहे हैं और समय का पता ही नहीं चला कब बूस्टर राउंड की धीरे धीरे समाप्ति की तरफ चल रहा है। और चलिए बात कर लेते हैं यहाँ पर दोनों टीम्स की। पंचाला प्राइड के पास मौका है, 34 पॉइंट्स पर ये मौजूद हैं। अंतिम पायदान से बिल्कुल ऊपर आपको मौजूद मिलेंगे पंचाला प्राइड 7th पोजीशन पर, और वहीं पर अरावली एरोज यहाँ पर आपको मौजूद मिलेगी तीसरे पायदान पर। अरावली एरोज अगर इस मुकाबले को जीतेगा तो निश्चित तौर पर तीसरे पायदान पर मौजूद रहेगा, अगर हारेगा तो शायद चौथे पायदान पर खिसक सकता है। उतना महत्वपूर्ण इनके लिए मुकाबला नहीं है जितना पंचाला प्राइड के लिए मुकाबला उनके लिए जीतना अनिवार्य होगा अगर चैलेंजर राउंड में उन्हें जाना है कुछ शर्तों के साथ। तो चलिए इस मुकाबले की अगर फिर से हम बात करें और बूस्टर राउंड की डे नंबर 14 की बात करें तो क्या शानदार आज ये सफर रहा है, सच में लाजवाब रहा है। काजीरंगा राइडर्स ने सबसे पहला मुकाबला जीता 21 पॉइंट से, दूसरा मुकाबला टडोबा टाइगर्स ने जीता, तीसरा मुकाबला हम्पी हीरोज ने जीता। अभी तक के सफर में जिन जिन टीमों को जीत की आवश्यकता थी उन्हें जीत मिली है। क्या पंचाला प्राइड को मिल पाएगी अरावली एरोज के मध्य, ये जानेंगे इस मैच पर जब आएंगे हमारी दोनों टीम। तो चलिए बुला लेते हैं हमारी सर्वप्रथम टीम को। लेट्स इनवाइट पंचाला प्राइड। और चलिए अब अरावली की चट्टान से बेमिसाल बेजोड़ टीम को बुलाने का समय आ चुका है। लेट्स इनवाइट अरावली एरोज।
Good evening, everybody. Here for the 101st match of the Yuva Kabaddi Series from Sanskar School, Jaipur, and live on FanCode. This is going to be a match which is filled with a lot of calculations, lot of expectations, because we have still not decided who are the top 6 are for the challenger round who will be going through. And what a fabulous series, what a fabulous booster round that we have got. And even after the matches will be concluded, we will not be knowing who will win that, and that is why Aravali Arrows and Panchala Pride, both of them will try to fight tooth and nail as Manish Gulia gets the coin from the referee after winning it, and Kapil Gurjar goes back without winning the toss, and he is in the substitution list for Kapil Gurjar. But Panchala Pride need to win this by 19 points. The magical number is 19 points. I will tell you more about that. And Krishan and Ravi Bhati for the corners, Manish Gulia the captain along with Sawan to raid, and Nitin Singh will also be supporting him to raid, and Amit Nagar and Aman Sharma to support them in the covers. And to bring in the Aravali Arrows, I will bring in my co-commentator Navneet. Good evening Navneet, welcome.
नमस्कार नवीन। और अब यहाँ पर अरावली के स्टार्टिंग 7 है। लोकेश घोषलिया और अंकित जाट रहेंगे कॉर्नर्स पे, सुमित चौधरी और युवराज सिंह। इसके अलावा है चेतन कुमार और विष्णु साहू का साथ मिलेगा अरावली एरोज की टीम को, और राम कुंवर भी रहेंगे। सब्स्टिट्यूशन पर बैठे हैं कपिल गुर्जर और तौसीफ गंगाराम और दीपांशु यादव। जी हाँ, ये सब्स्टिट्यूट्स रहेगा।
Yeah, along with Govind Gurjar also. Now let me just tell you the magical number for everybody watching here. You have to understand this calculation. It is very, very important because Manish Gulia's jersey number is 19. And the 19 is the magical number for Panchala Pride. What a coincidence. Is this Manjulika's effects? Is what we want to see. Right. Watching a lot of movies and making sure this somewhere comes into this effect. 19 is the jersey number, and 19 is the magical number that Panchala Pride need, because they'll have to win this match with a score difference of 19 points. If not, if they don't win, of course, they will not be qualified. And Tadoba Tigers and Kaziranga Rhinos will make it through to the challenger round. But if Panchala Pride win, again I understand Ram Kuwar's rate points, yeah, this is all fine, 60% rate strike rate, yeah. Thank you for the confirmation, guys. But the main interest will lie on the number 19. Okay, if Panchala Pride win with a score difference of 19 points, then they will go through along with Kaziranga Rhinos. So Tadoba Tigers will have to say bye-bye for the Yuva Kabaddi Series. But if Panchala Pride win this match under 19 points, I mean the score difference, if it is not 19, then Kaziranga Rhinos and Tadoba Tigers go through even if Panchala Pride win this game, as we just saw their performance. So it is very much there for the calculation. And Aravalli Arrows, of course, Navneet have won 12 points and lost 8. But these things don't matter now, guys. Really, these things don't matter at all. And thanks for all the performances, graphics that's been fired. But now let's concentrate on the countdown, which is 8. But 8 into 2 is what probably the Panchala Pride will want, +1 also. Right, 8 into 2 plus 3, should I be saying there? 101st match, Navneet. I guess my calculations is right. So 19 points for the Panchala Pride. That is the magical number, and the first race begins.
बिल्कुल मैजिकल नंबर 19 है और इस मैच में सब कुछ है पंचाला प्राइड को पाने के लिए। और अरावली एरोज आराम से ये मैच बिना प्रेशर के खेल सकती है। और राम कुंवर 21 नंबर की जर्सी पहने हुए रेड करते हुए। और मैं एक डिफरेंट टीम की तरफ बात भी करना चाहूंगा, वो है काजीरंगा राइनोज। वो एक वक्त एकदम निचले पायदान पर थे। मेरे ख्याल से 7 के 7 मैच हार चुके थे वो शुरू में, और उसके बाद जिस तरीके से उन्होंने वापसी की, मानना पड़ेगा प्रतीक दहिया की टीम को।
I was expecting that comeback, but now the magical number, and will not get that first point. Manish Gulia was so close towards the midline, but then the right flank came in so close. But yes, the scores have been opened for both the teams. Manish Gulia got that bonus, but Chetan Kumar from the right cover comes in across and make sure the legs have been lifted off along with Ankit Jat in the right cover. So that is something that the Aravalli Arrows will be wanting to do. Put down Manish Gulia as far as possible, and the left cover once again comes to the support of the left corner, Krishan. But Navneet, you said Aravalli Arrows not playing under pressure. I guess they are also under a pressure of finishing third on the booster round points table. Of course, they are qualified for the challenger round, but it is a lot to do for the Aravalli Arrows also, because the top 3 teams from the booster round will get a prize money, and that is why Aravalli Arrows are putting up so strong tackles. And another dash comes in from the right cover, and this time it is once again Chetan Kumar. Chetan Kumar, we have seen him always work on the corners. Now in the covers he is doing brilliantly. So even if Aravalli Arrows win this point by even 1 point difference, even if they lose, the score difference has to be under 7. So only then they will get that 1 point, and only then they will finish third on the booster round. So there is lot riding behind in this match, Navneet.
जी हाँ, और जैसा कि बता रहे हैं नवीन कि अरावली एरोज के पास भी अगर वो जीतते हैं तो थर्ड पर रहेंगे, और उससे भी उन्हें बहुत बेनिफिट है। इसी बीच आ गए हैं मनीष गुलिया। आज उनसे बहुत ही उम्मीद है पंचाला प्राइड को, उनके फैंस को, और उनके घर परिवार दोस्तों को भी उनसे उम्मीदें हैं। लेकिन इन उम्मीदों को थोड़ी देर के लिए भूलना पड़ेगा, फोकस करना होगा गेम को, क्योंकि आप इतना ज्यादा नहीं सोच सकते हैं, और अपने आप को रिलैक्स रखना होगा इस महत्वपूर्ण मैच में।
Very well said, and I am really happy with what Shankar ji, the coach of Aravalli Arrows, has done today. He's brought in Chetan Kumar in the right cover. He's the regular right corner for us, along with Lokesh Gosalia in the left cover, and a chain tackle. The covers of Panchala Pride working for the first time, and that is the first tackle point for the Panchala Pride. Amit Nagar and Aman Sharma, both of them coming in to the chain tackle and sending away Ram Kuvar, and only 5 men on court. So number 8 jersey, if you can check him out, it is Chetan Kumar, who we've seen work tremendously well in the right corner position. Today he's playing right cover because Manish Gulia is doing so well from the left Raiders position, and we just saw Gangaram on the bench.
जी हाँ, और इसी बीच पकड़े गए फिर से एक बार। और देखिए हमारे सामने युवराज सिंह अरावली एरोज की तरफ से रेड करते हुए, और यहाँ पर देखिए पॉइंट्स टेबल भी दिखाया जा रहा है। हम शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं जो भी ग्राफिक्स ये शो कर रहा है, ये काफी खूबसूरत लग रहा है और रियल टाइम में हमें पॉइंट्स टेबल पता चल रहा है। युवराज एम्प्टी रेड के साथ गए हैं।
See, the points table was, of course, very nice to see, but I will request our graphics team to, if possible, to fire it again. That gives a very clear indication why I was more stressing on the 19-point magical mark, if there is an opportunity to do that, because that clearly shows the last match of the booster round, and even now we don't know who the bottom three are. We really don't know who the three are. The first three is, of course, Murthal Magnets, Periyar Panthers and Hampi Heroes as of now. As of now, they are the three. And there, thank you so much. Thank you so much, our director and graphic guys, to get this angle and fire this mini points table out. See, look at that. Murthal Magnets, Periyar Panthers and Aravali Arrows, as of now, is there on the top three. But Hampi Heroes can also come up if Aravali Arrows lose this match. So the top three also not decided. The bottom three also not decided, and what more do you want for a success of such a big series? When you're going from the booster round to the challenger round, you don't know who the top six are, and this is what it says, expect the unexpected in Kabaddi, and that is the magic behind such a wonderful series.
जी हाँ, इस बार फिर से युवराज सिंह, और जैसा कि आप बोल रहे थे, 104th मैच है इस राउंड में, 56वां मैच, और यहाँ युवराज पकड़े गए हैं। पंचाला प्राइड लगातार अच्छी खेल का प्रदर्शन कर रहे हैं, और जिस मैजिक नंबर की बात कर रहे हैं नवीन, जिस मैजिक नंबर की बात कर रहे हैं सारे दर्शक, 19, और यहाँ पर 3 पॉइंट्स की लीड बना चुके हैं। एक बार फिर से मनीष गुलिया, देखना है वो क्या कमाल करते हैं, उनसे भी उम्मीद है, और वो मिड लाइन को टच नहीं कर पाएंगे। 200 दूर रह गए हैं, वहां पर लॉबी में चले गए, और इसी बीच 1 पॉइंट का जो डिफरेंस और कम हुआ, यहां पर 6 और 4, ये है स्कोर अभी फिलहाल पंचाला प्राइड के पक्ष में।
Manish Gulia needs to find ways, because he is being tackled 3 times now, and that is not right for the Panchala Pride. And of course, Nitin Singh should step up more. He's got 110 raid points before this match, and he should go into raid, revive Manish Gulia very, very efficiently. And I'm really impressed with Ravi Bhati once again. The right corner with that solo tackle that he put in the previous raid was just mind-boggling. And now Sawan also is probably brought in by Sombir ji, the coach of Panchala Pride, to support Manish Gulia, but Sawan needs to actually flow or blow a breeze like Sawan ka mahina. That doesn't happen with less raids. And Kapil Gujjar, of course, was starting from the substitution bench, but never looked like he came in for the toss. He is raiding, is wanting that third place to be sealed for his team, because that will happen only when they win with a less than score difference, or at least win this match. Right, all there for the taking.
बिल्कुल, यहाँ पर नितिन ने 1 पॉइंट लाया है। नितिन 110 रेड पॉइंट्स की बात कर रहे थे आप नवीन, और एक उसमें से जोड़ लीजिए नितिन से, आज उनसे भी उम्मीदें रहेंगी अगर पंचाला प्राइड को जीतना है। इसी बीच यहाँ पर अरावली एरोज की तरफ से रेड आ गया है।
Yeah, it's Vishnu Sahu is waiting for a do-or-die raid. Yeah, do-or-die raid. Vishnu Sahu comes in and he tries his best and tries to get the bonus under 10 seconds. Defense does well. Really nice. Krishan, he held his nerve for the last seconds of those clock ticking under those 10 seconds, and that puts a pressure on the raider if he's on a do-or-die raid, and brilliant ankle hold. by Krishan on the left corner. Score difference now currently 4. Let me just be very quick on mathematics today. Super tackle situation. Solo tackle back by Lokesh Gosalia on the ankles of the Raider. 2 points separately given away for Lokesh Gosalia. He did not want any support. That's a super duper super tackle.
जी हाँ, और मैं नवीन इस जो एंकल होल्ड हुआ उस पर आपसे एक सवाल करना चाहूंगा ताकि हमारे दर्शकों को बेहतर समझ आए ये खेल, और कि जो एंकल होल्ड होता है कॉर्नर्स के प्लेयर जो करते हैं उसमें क्या क्या जरूरत होता है ध्यान रखना.
It's not a tough skill when it is practiced and executed, and it becomes a tough skill if it is not executed like this. Krishan going for the tie hold, not going back and retrieving himself, going for the advanced tackle outside the block line can give you such unsuccessful tackles. Now, see, it's a simple technique when it is executed well. Because I learned it from Surendra Nada. Let me not, boost off saying, okay, I know everything from Kabaddi, from scratch or anything. When I was shooting a wonderful show with Surendra Nada, he taught me how the ankle hold has to be done. He just said 2 simple steps. Of course, keep your hands strong and go for the leg of the Raider when the toe touch doesn't come to you, and when there is the weight of the Raider standing on one leg. So you'll have to just notice of that point, that moment where you feel the Raider is standing or putting his weight on one leg. Go for that, and you lift the Raider's leg up on the mat. That's all. Only 2 points. Just make sure your timing is right when you go for the ankles, and then lift it above the mat. That's all. And make sure, of course, you should have a strong hold of the ankles. That is what he said, and very beautifully explained by him. And now scores are level. Whoa!
जी हाँ, तो अगर आप कह रहे थे कि ये जो दोनों बातें हैं इसमें हैंड और आई कोऑर्डिनेशन की बहुत इंपॉर्टेंस होगी नवीन.
Yeah, very much. When the timing has to be right, the coordination has to be right. And now Panchala Pride are leading by just 1 point, as the previous raid was empty raid from Aravali Arrows. Manish Gulia, lovely bit of handwork there, and goes in for the stretch, gets his man from the left flank, from the left end though, and that is nice to see. He sent out a very, very important piece there from the Aravali Arrows' den, and all important because he's got that 1 point.
जी हाँ, और क्योंकि बात कर रहे थे नवीन हैंड आई कोऑर्डिनेशन की, इसी बीच यहाँ पर युवराज सिंह दौड़ करके जिस तरीके से गए, मुझे लगा कि कोई उसेन बोल्ट की जो बिजली थी उनके अंदर आ गई थी. और जी हाँ, हम बात कर रहे थे हैंड आई कोऑर्डिनेशन की. तो जो भी यंग प्लेयर्स देख रहे हैं, और अगर आपकी आई स्ट्रांग रहनी है तो आपको विटामिन डी लेना पड़ेगा, माफ कीजिएगा विटामिन ए लेना पड़ेगा, माफ कीजिएगा. और इसी बीच यहाँ पर पकड़े गए हैं और 10-10 की बराबरी हो गई ये मैच में. मैच टक्कर का चल रहा है नवीन.
Yeah, all the vitamins now will be only points vitamins for Panchala Pride. Vitamin A, D, C, whatever you want to say. It is all, I will say, vitamin P. Vitamin P for points for Panchala Pride is more important, as Lokesh Gosalia put that strong ankle hold once again, and again Yuvraj Singh goes in for a swift toe touch and goes back very swiftly. But Manish Gulia has to once again go in and attacks. Yes, he attacks. That is very well done. Left cover, left hanging there. No problem for Manish Gulia to take out Vishnu Sahu so easily on the running hand touch. Long stretched left hand, and got that equalizer. An equalizer is not done for Panchala Pride. Score difference of 19. That's a big one. So Panchala Pride has to inflict an all-out very soon. So they'll have to utilize this super tackle situation. That was come on, guys. Krishan knew what to be done. He should have just got the support from the other 2 defenders who were there. He did it almost 50% well.
हाँ, और यहाँ पर 99% भी अगर आप वेल करेंगे और कोई मिड लाइन को टच कर देता है तो वो कोई काम का नहीं रह जाता. यहाँ पर गेम है इंच इंच का, और छोटी छोटी मिस्टेक्स आपको पीछे ले जा सकती है. लेकिन पंचाला प्राइड यहाँ पर मनीष गुलिया और जो 19 नंबर की जर्सी पहने हुए लगातार नवीन हमारे सामने बात कर रहे हैं कि यही है मैजिक नंबर, और उस मैजिक नंबर से कोसों दूर अभी पंचाला प्राइड उन्हें, और यहां पर एंकल
Come on, go for it. Go for it. Go for the struggle. Yes, they've done that. Sorry, Navneet. I was just taken by the way the ankle hold was put in so strong. Ram Kumar was trying his best.
बिल्कुल राम कुंवर का वहां पे बेस्ट ट्राई था, लेकिन वहां पर सुपर टैकल हुआ और 2 अनमोल पॉइंट्स मिले हैं यहां पर पंचाला प्राइड को। मनीष एक बार फिर हमारे स्क्रीन पर बाएं तरफ से रेड करते हुए, क्या उन्हें बोनस पॉइंट मिलेगा? शायद नहीं। और यहां पर 6 खिलाड़ी मौजूद है, 3 चेन मौजूद है, क्या उस चेन में फंसा पाएंगे? जी हां फंसा पाएंगे। और इसी के साथ मनीष आउट हो गए हैं। अरावली एरोज और पंचाला प्राइड के बीच में यह मुकाबला रोमांचक हो रहा है, लेकिन जिसके लिए लड़ाई कर रही है पंचाला प्राइड उससे कोसों दूर है। यहां पर 2 डिफेंडर देखना है नवीन, क्या आउट किए हैं वहां पर? जी हां, टच पॉइंट्स मिला है।
Yeah, he's been sent back on the bench, and that was a very strong toe touch that came in. Now, last man standing for the Panchala Pride. They'll have to make sure Amit Nagar gets a touch point, or else the first all-out infliction can be detrimental. Under the chain Dubki, no, cannot go through. Cannot go through. What a strong change that was. The covers once again, along with Nitin Singh and Aman Sharma, putting up a strong tackle. That was not what was required. Correction, that was the Aravali versus covers there. And Chetan Kumar playing in the covers is making so much difference for the Aravali versus defense. And this is Vishnu Sahu once again. He's playing 2 roles here. He's also in the left cover, he's also raiding, and Aravali Arrows have this habit of mixing up a lot of things, mixing up a lot of players, and I will not be shocked if those 19-point difference come through very quickly for the Panchala Pride, because it all depends on the raiders, because Manish Gulia is not found the ultimate form, and Savan is once again being pinned down, and Lokesh Gosalia with a strong ankle hold attempted, but the bonus has been taken here.
बिल्कुल, और देखते ही देखते 16 मिनट का खेल गुजर चुका है। फर्स्ट हाफ में मात्र 3 मिनट 55 सेकंड का खेल बचा है, और देखना है क्या मिड लाइन को टच करते हैं, नहीं किया। स्ट्रॉन्ग एंकल होल्ड आया और टीम का सपोर्ट आया, और इसी बीच एक बोनस पॉइंट भी मिला था।
Very much in the game now, Panchala Pride, but they should maintain this. I will really want Manish Gulia to make sure he goes in a different angle, and then that is nice. That is really well done. He went in straight, he went in towards his strong side and picked up Ankit Jatt from the right corner. This is how Manish Gulia needs to attack, and if he is being sent out on the bench, it has to be Nitin Singh to bring him back. And now Yuva Singh, he's looked strong today.
बिल्कुल, युवराज सिंह 10 नंबर की जर्सी पहने हुए है, और यहां पर युवराज सिंह का एंकल होल्ड हुआ था, पर एक बार वो गिरे तो मिडलाइन तक पहुंच गया, आसानी से वहां मिडलाइन को टच कर दिया।
Yeah, 10 getting 10. Aman Sharma came in from the right cover. I could not keep Yuvraj Singh down. It was a very advanced tackle. So much outside the block line and near the midline. You cannot have a successful one. And now Savan gets his toe touch, which he was trying from so long. Lokesh Gosalia caught napping and has to go back on the bench. Could not take away his left leg. Lokesh Gosalia, and had to pay the price. Once again, it is the support unit of Aravali Arrows raiding in tandem. And this is nice to see. Tosef Ahmad, who also was on the substitution line, immediately back and is tried to steal that bonus. Look at the way they change. Look at the way they change their positions in the defense after seeing which is the raider who will be crossing in the midline. How much of confusion will that put in a defender's mind? This is the point of discussion throughout the booster round for Aravali Arrows. They found a little bit of success, and they've also given away a lot of points. And now the ankle hold, And who puts it? Kapil Gurjar, who was standing in the left corner. Of course, not a very strong one. It was a weak tackle attempted, but the support came in. And that is a point of concern, Navneet. I've always spoken about Aravali Arrows changing the defender's position. That might be very costly going forward.
बिल्कुल। और आप थोड़ी देर पहले तौसीफ की बात कर रहे थे, तौसीफ आज शानदार खेल दिखा रहे हैं। फर्स्ट स्टार्टिंग 11 में नहीं थे, सब्स्टिट्यूट से वो स्टार्ट करते हैं और 7 पॉइंट्स ला चुके हैं अपने टीम के लिए।
Yeah, Shankarji, the coach of Aravali Arrows, thought that okay, Panchala Pride will probably not play the way the strong kabaddi what he did not expect, and that's the reason why he brought Kapil Gurjar and Tosif Ahmed back on the match very soon. And another ankle hold, another strong one that was, and Ravi Bhati once again should make sure that he revives somewhere Manish Gulia very soon, because the only 4 defenders left on court. And will it happen? Yes, the chain tackle comes in from the left flank, and I was talking about the right corner. The left corner says, Naveen, don't worry, Krishan, I am there, and goes in with the chain tackle and gets his hands across the radar and sends off Tosif Ahmed on the bench.
जी हाँ, तौसीफ की हम तारीफ कर रहे थे थोड़ी देर पहले। इसी बीच सावन आखिरी रेड लेकर के आ गए हैं। क्या पंचाला प्राइड के लिए 1 पॉइंट्स लेकर के जाएंगे? और भले ये मैच कांटे के टक्कर का हो रहा है, लेकिन जो सपना है कि आज पंचाला प्राइड 19 पॉइंट से जीतेगी, वो सपना इस वक्त बहुत ही दूर नजर आ रहा है, क्योंकि 19 और यहां पर 5 पॉइंट का और डिफरेंस है। यानी कि सेकेंड हाफ में अगर उन्हें एक कमाल का खेल दिखाना है तो तकरीबन 24-25 पॉइंट से जीतना होगा नवीन। और ये वाकई एक 8वें अजूबे जैसा इस वक्त नजर आ रहा है मुझे।
Even the 8th wonder of the world will somewhere look bad or look small for what the Panchala Pride will really want, Navneet, because the rating is done well. 10 points each for both the teams, and where the difference lies is that one all-out which has been inflicted on the Panchala Pride because of the tackle points, because Lokesh Gosalia, Ankit Jat, and of course Chetan Kumar playing the cover today. That is the biggest trick that Shankarji has pulled off, because this is the first time where Chetan Kumar is playing in the covers along with Ankit Jat being there in the corner. So that is the biggest arrow that has been fired against the Panchala Pride. Lots to do as we just slip into a short little break and come back in the second half to see if Panchala Pride can cover this and come back very strongly. Welcome back everybody on Fan Code, and let me remind everyone once again watching this match live on Fan Code here from Sanskar School Jaipur that the Panchala Pride will want to, or rather should, win this game from a score difference of 19 points. Only then they will make it to the challenger round along with Kaziranga Rhinos. If they lose this even by say a big margin, then Tadoba Tigers and Kaziranga Rhinos will make it through to the challenger round. If Panchala Pride win this game, okay, and it is not a score difference of 19 points. Even then, Taroba Tigers and Kaziranga Rhinos will make it through. But what will happen is, Aravali Arrows will lose out on that third place and will lose out on the extra cash prize that has been awarded to the top 3 teams of the booster round. So lots and lots of games still left in this 20 minutes, and it is the first raid from the Panchala Pride, and they get that first raid point in the second half. So Nitin Singh starts off positively.
जी हाँ, और जैसा कि हम डिस्कस कर रहे थे कि फिलहाल तो ये पंचाला प्राइड के लिए फार फेस्ट ड्रीम लग रही है कि वो 19 पॉइंट से जीत पाएंगे, लेकिन इस मैच पर उनका ध्यान लगातार रहना चाहिए और पहले कोशिश करनी चाहिए कि इस हाफ में वो बेटर स्टार्ट करे। ये पॉइंट डिफरेंस जो भी है अरावली एरोज की तरफ से, पहले उसे कम करे और इस मैच को जीतने की कोशिश करे। इसी बीच नितिन सिंह, वो लगातार इस टूर्नामेंट में अच्छा खेल दिखा चुके हैं, नितिन की तारीफ करनी होगी। और ये देखिए एकदम काम है और बोनस पॉइंट यहाँ टो टच भी लाना चाह रहे थे। और इसी बीच इस टूर्नामेंट, जी हाँ नवीन, और ये जो टूर्नामेंट जिस तरीके से घटित हुआ है, 101 मैच हो गए, लग रहा है कल ही स्टार्ट हुआ था। और हमें यहाँ पर कितने उभरते हुए सितारे मिले, यहाँ पर प्रतीक दहिया, आशीष नरवाल, मनीष गुलिया, सचिन जगबीर, सोनू लठवल आजाद, अशु मलिक, कितने शानदार रेडर्स। और दूसरी तरफ डिफेंस में हमें थे नवीन शर्मा, कृष्णन ढल, दीपेश कुमार, कपिल गुर्जर, अंकित अनिल, और ये सारे खिलाड़ी कमाल के रहे हैं।
Yeah, as we just spoke about all those wonderful talents that we've unearthed in the Kabaddi Gold Fields, and this is another raid point for Manish Gulia because the left cover could not get the tie hold in a very strong place for the Manish Gulia raid, and had to give him away a point. The score difference is 3 points, but as we were speaking about those goals that has been unearthed, and Tausif Ahmed was one more name in that, and he was trying his best even from outside the lobby. He was trying to get inside the train from the platform, and even after the platform was finished, he was still trying. He was still hanging on the door, and the referee said like a ticket collector, no, come back, your ticket is not on this raid. Right, now coming back to the Kabaddi mat from railway tracks, because Panchala Pride has to get this back on track very, very soon, and that's a swift toe touch from Nitin Singh. That is the toe touch style what Pratik Daya actually uses to do, like a salsa step from behind. He gets that right raider's left leg from behind the right leg, and that is sometimes unexpected by the left corner.
बिल्कुल, और फिलहाल मौका मिला है दीपांशु यादव को,
and they say okay Dipanshu, आपकी बारात हम उतारेंगे, आप जाइए बेंच पर. That's what happened. That is the best explanation for that difference. The way they lifted him up in the red. Right, now it is super tight situation, and can he get both of them? No, Manish Gulia will go only for one. Last man standing for the Aravali Arrows, and Panchala Pride now lead this by 1 point after a very long time, and it is Kapil Gurjar. Come on, captain, show us what you've got, is what the Panchala Pride should say. The defense should not go for him. Right, all out inflicted, and Panchala Pride will be happy with that tackle where Kapil Gurjar just gave it away.
जी हाँ, और अचानक से पंचाला प्राइड जो अभी 6 पॉइंट से पिछड़ रही थी, तुरंत ही 4 पॉइंट से लीड में भी आ गई है। और आखिरी 16 मिनट का खेल, यानी कि जिस चीज की बात कर रहे थे, यहां पर 5 पॉइंट, एक पॉइंट पर हमें नजर रखनी पड़ेगी, यानी कि 14 पॉइंट की लीड और जरूरत है। यहां पर देखना है क्या मिड लाइन को टच करते हैं, नहीं करेंगे।
Tausif Ahmed once again, strong ankle hold attempted, and Ravi Bhati, the name that I always relate with strong ankle holds, and he's done well. But Nitin Singh, they should understand that the number 6 position is still far away, and a jump also will not get him points. Kapil Gurjar once again does a half tackle and then the support comes in quickly.
इसी बीच हमारे सामने युवा दीपांशु एकदम फ्रेश फ्रॉम द सब्स्टिट्यूशन बेंच। यहां पर देखिए दीपांशु यादव, लंबे हाथ है उनके और वो जिस तरीके से पंजा मारना चाह रहे थे, फोर्स के साथ, मोमेंटम के साथ मिड लाइन को टच किया। उन्हें अपने इस मैच के पहले पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे। नवीन,
Yeah, Aman Sharma there from the right cover. Could not keep Dipanshu down. Not required at all. Once again, just a small reminder of what is the points table look like. Aravali Arrows number 3 currently, but they will want to seal that place to get that booster rounds cash prize, and also 19 points required for the Panchala Pride to make it through to the survival. The challenger round. I was just confused to see Kapil Gurjar's leg, and somewhere I just lost my words. I guess he's just having a little bit of an issue on the left leg thumb finger, and thanks to our physio partners UAM, who've just immediately come on the mat and having some bandage going on. It's tough now for Kapil Gurjar to have a bandage under his shoes and go in for those raid and tackles. So he's still wearing his shoes. The raid has been started, so that's okay for Kapil Gurjar to sit back and relax there. But now someone has to utilize this point. No, the tackle of the Aravali Arrows, the defense very, very strong, and Vishnu Sahu and Chetan Kumar once again from the covers initiating that. Navneet,
बिल्कुल। और सावन यहां पर इसी बीच जो 6 पॉइंट का डिफरेंस है वो वापस से 3 पॉइंट का हो गया है। वहां पर सावन आउट हो गए हैं और एक बार फिर से अरावली एरोज कंसोलिडेट करते हुए वो नहीं चाहेगी कि इस मैच को हारे। उनके पास भी पाने के लिए सब कुछ है। मनीष एक बार फिर हमारे स्क्रीन पर टच का प्रयास कर रहे हैं।
and once again Manish Gulia is trying to just plead from the referees, and his plead is not been accepted. Rather, he has to go back on the bench. The dash was very strong. 2 points lead for Panchala Pride is not enough. It's a super tackle situation. They have to pin down Tosif Ahmed somehow. They'll have to do it. Yeah, ankle hold. Come on, go for it. The men in green. Will you be able to make it happen? Yes, they will. Tosif Ahmed can even try from outside the lobby, but he has to go on the bench and try the next time. I'm liking this from Tosif Ahmed. He tries from outside the lobby. I don't understand why. But yeah, he shows his intent to get to the midline. A super tackle. Now 4-point lead for Panchala Pride.
जी हाँ, कहते हैं कि जब रास्ते नहीं होते तो आपको रास्ते बनाने पड़ते हैं, और तौसीफ बाहर से रास्ता बना रहे थे, लेकिन बाहर से सिर्फ बाहर का ही रास्ता मिलेगा।
Yeah, absolutely. That's the second time he's doing that in the match. You know, I understand when there is a very, very big need. I understand when you do it from the lobby or from inside the court. You can't do that outside the lobby. Okay, right. Now Dipanshu Yadav. Can he be pinned down?
और ये गजब का किक था वहां पर। कितनी लंबी टांग है, और देखना है क्या मिड लाइन को टच करते हैं, लेकिन उन्हें उठा दिया गया हवा में। और दीपांशु जिनसे उम्मीदें थी वो उम्मीदें फिलहाल के लिए ध्वस्त हो गई है।
Ravi Bhati showing that if the tange are long, he says that I am the कानून और मेरे हाथ लंबे हैं. That is what Ravi Bhati showed us. But just trying to keep a little more lightness towards this match because it is getting too hot in here. Because the tie hold attempted from the right cover cannot get it. Vishnu Sahu has to go back on the bench. See, this is what happens when you do not have your proper covers playing at proper places. That has to be realized by the Aravali Arrows very, very soon, because somehow even if they scrape through to the challenger round, going into the challenger round, you cannot have those mistakes. And I think he just touched the midline, Yuvraj Singh, but did not cross it. The rule of Kabaddi says you have to cross the midline. Sorry, Yuvraj Singh, That was a very good effort, but has to go back on the bench.
जी हाँ, और कभी कभी कहा जाता है कि एफर्ट ज्यादा मैटर करता है, और मनीष को बाहर का रास्ता दिखा दिया गया। क्या स्ट्रॉन्ग डैश आया है, यहाँ पर सुपर टैकल के पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे।
Oh, Ankit Jat, take a bow for that arrow that came from like it was like a Indradhanush that came across and just swept away Manish Gulia from the lobby. What a strong ankle the dash that was, and then the super tackle also attempted, but Tosif once again shows his speed in the raiding department. Does not get a hand touch though from the left corner, and Krishan very good to save himself. But Navneet, I really want to say this Manish Gulia has tried his best. I know it is even 10 more minutes left in this game, but I guess he is running out of a lot of steam now.
जी हाँ, आपके टंकी में कितनी इंजन है, माफ कीजिएगा, कितनी गैस है, और जब वो गैस खत्म हो जाती है तो ऊर्जा खत्म हो जाती है। और ये जो गेम है वो हाई इंटेंसिटी गेम होता है, आपको ऊर्जा की जरूरत होती है, और मनीष शायद वो कुछ बचा करके रखेंगे। इसी बीच नितिन हमारे सामने है, अंडर 10 मिनट्स ऑफ गेम प्ले बचा हुआ है, 5 पॉइंट्स की लीड अभी भी है इनके पास। क्या अगर एक और ऑल आउट इन्फ्लिक्ट कर दे, और देखिए यहां पर देखना है नितिन, नहीं, नितिन पकड़े जाएंगे, नवीन, नितिन पकड़े जाएंगे, और ये नहीं देखना चाहेगी, ये नहीं देखना चाहेगी पंचाला प्राइड।
Ankit Jat once again from the right corner came in so strongly, even when Nitin Singh pushed him away like the comic book that turned the pages around. He stood there and cut the angle out. Now a door raid for Tosim Ahmed, and very well done. This is what we want to see from the defense. Amit Nagar holding that ankle very strongly, and then the support also came across. This is nice to see because it is tough to stop Tosim Ahmed when he is so speedy on the opposition squad. Where is Kapil Gujjar? He is in the left in position. His legs are not moving very swiftly. But why should he move when Lokesh Gosalia can put up such a strong thigh hold on Nitin Singh? I guess this is not going the Panchala Pride's way. They may somewhere go ahead and win it at the end of it. But 19 points looks tough. And Taroba Tigers and the Kaziranga Rhinos, of course, will be starting to celebrate now.
जी हाँ, और ये जो एरोज है वो पंचाला प्राइड के प्राइड पर लग रही है, और यहाँ पर राइनोज और टाइगर्स जो फियर्स कॉम्पिटिटर है वो शायद यहाँ पर खुशियां मनाना स्टार्ट कर चुके होंगे, वो सेलिब्रेट कर रहे होंगे। और देखिए महज अंडर 8 मिनट्स ऑफ गेम प्ले बचा है, मनीष गुलिया यहाँ पर संघर्ष कर रहे हैं, और देखना है क्या वो पॉइंट अपने टीम के लिए ला पाते हैं। शायद एक पॉइंट नहीं, अभी तक कोई टच नहीं हुआ है। यहाँ पर देखिए कमाल का किक, यहाँ पर मनीष गुलिया लगातार प्रयास कर रहे हैं, लेकिन ये प्रयास यहाँ पर निरर्थक हुआ क्योंकि उन्हें एक भी पॉइंट नहीं मिला है मनीष गुलिया को। और पंचाला प्राइड 7 मिनट 26 सेकंड का खेल बचा हुआ है।
What Manish Gulia has done very well is he's gone in and attacked the right corner very nicely, and Dipesh Yadav also gets 2 points, and he further reduces that lead of Panchala Pride and becomes a reason for the Taroba Tigers to celebrate, because see, Kaziranga Rhinos would have anyway gone through to the challenger round, because as expected they came back and fought in the double round robin. They came back and fought in the second half of the booster round. That was expected by them, and Parthik Dhaya coming into form at the right time, helping them as Manish Gulia takes up 2 more points. But it was the Taroba Tigers that were under a lot of pressure, because if Panchala Pride would have won this match with 19-point difference, it would have been Kaziranga Rhinos and Panchala Pride to go through. And if Panchala Pride is losing this, so Taroba Tigers and Kaziranga Rhinos go through. So anyways, Kaziranga Rhinos is a fixture there, but it is still to be seen which place. Is it 5th or 6th? What is the place? Nitin Singh jumps towards the lobby instead of the midline. Another point for the Aravali Arrows.
वहां पर सावंत है 9 नंबर की जर्सी पहन करके, और ये मैच, और क्योंकि अब ये मैच इस तरफ जा रहा है जहां से हमें पता चल गया है कि जो 6 टीम रहेगी वो कौन सी रहेगी, तो याद आते हैं ये जो जिस तरीके से टूर्नामेंट हुआ है, इसमें सब कुछ बिल्कुल खूबसूरत रहा है, कंपटीशन तगड़ा रहा है। यहाँ पर देखिए ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बहुत अच्छा हुआ है, युवा कबड्डी, और फैन कोर्ट ने हमें सारे दृश्य दिखाए हैं। यहाँ पर देखना मिड लाइन को टच करते हैं कि नहीं कर पाएंगे, और नवीन अक्सर एक चीज की तारीफ करते हैं, वो है जिस तरीके से जर्सीज बनाई गई है, शानदार रंग, हर एक टीम को रिप्रेजेंट करता है। जिस तरीके से नामकरण हुआ है सारे टीमों का, वो भारत के अलग अलग विविधताओं को दिखाते हैं, और फुल ऑन यहां पर हमारे दर्शकों को आनंद का सराबोर मिला है। मनीष गुलिया एक बार फिर से, और यहां पर छका करके मिड लाइन को टच कर दिया गया है, पूरी डिफेंस को ध्वस्त करते हुए। पॉइंट भले ही एक मिला है, पर जिस तरीके से छकाए हैं मनीष गुलिया, तारीफ करनी होगी उनको।
The tackle was unsuccessful because Manish Gulia had the option of turning inward, and that is why there was a lot of point that was taken away by Manish Gulia, and Tausif Ahmed could not keep his speed down. The referees will get into a discussion, and Tausif Ahmed says he has not got a touch, and he's also gone into the lobby, so that is really important. If Tausif Ahmed will be sent out on the bench, I'm sure he knows it. He knows it very, very well. He's not got a connection. If he's not touched any defender, that is what it is. No, Tausif Ahmed has been awarded a point. Tausif Ahmed has been awarded a point, and there is a timeout. And right, let's come back to the score line, and let's also just have a little more discussion about the points table that was fired a little earlier. Navneet, that is important that we concentrate on the points table, wherein we just saw what happened there when Panchala Pride were shown the numbers, because now it is 19 points or less that we clearly understand. But if Panchala Pride win this with more than 7-point difference at least, then Aravali Arrows will be pushed to 4th place. Now, if they have been pushed to 4th place, Kapil Gurjar will not be happy, because he will not get the extra prize money to go in towards the challenger round. And now Kapil Gurjar is on the left corner trying to pin down the raider. Easily done by Manish Gulia. Gets another point and goes back.
बिल्कुल वहां पर आसानी से 1 पॉइंट लाए हैं मनीष, और इसी बीच तौसीफ, और हम बात कर रहे थे तौसीफ की, किस तरीके से वो अगर लॉबी के पास रहते तो वो बाहर से भी रास्ता बनाना चाहते हैं। बिल्कुल उनमें एक सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर भी है, और खिलाड़ियों में जब ये होता है तो उनके जो ड्रेसिंग रूम का माहौल रहता है वो लाइट रहता है, और निश्चित रूप से उनके जो साथी खिलाड़ी है उन्हें छेड़ेंगे, लेकिन मनीष एक और पॉइंट लेकर के लगातार प्रयास कर रहे हैं। इन डाइंग सेकेंड्स में, इन डाइंग मिनट्स में ये जो हो गए हैं 3 मिनट 49 सेकंड का खेल, फिर से हमारे सामने तौसीफ एक बार फिर से।
Tausif has been given away the bonus. Wanted to have that surprise ankle hold from the left hand position. Could not get that though. Savan standing right there in the left hand position, and Tausif Ahmed's speed is such that he's got a bonus +1. And now a substitution happening. Sumit Chaudhary comes in and Dipanshu Yadav goes out. So they are once again changing the Raiders. This is a super tackle situation, but Manish Gulia has to go for an all out. He gets 2 points though. He gets 2 points. He should have gone in very deep towards the chain, and he should have tried to clear him up. Could not happen. Last man standing once again, Navneet.
जी हाँ, ये खिलाड़ी अगर आउट हो जाता है तो 3 पॉइंट मिलेंगे पंचाला प्राइड को। पर क्या देखते हैं अरावली एरोज के जो क्या रोक पाते हैं यहां से ऑल आउट को।
Chetan Kumar is trying to do his best, and he will stand there. He's got the bonus. Come on, Ravi Bhati, you've done so well. You've done so very well. Bonus +1, and more importantly, rubbing salt on the wound is Aravali arrows have not been inflicted to an all-out. Ankle hold super tackle, take that. I was just saying it is salt been inflicted on injury. It is injury on a fractured arm now with that super tackle.
जी हाँ, जले पर नमक, ये कहावत है हिंदी में। और 2.5 मिनट का खेल शेष, अंडर 150 सेकेंड्स, मैच बराबरी पर है और इसी के साथ 47-47 हो गई है ये मैच। और जहां पर पंचाला प्राइड ये मैच जीत सकती थी, अब अरावली एरोज ने गेम को टर्न कर दिया है, पन्ने को पलट दिया है, अपना नाम वो लिख रहे हैं उन्हीं पन्नों पर। और इतिहास में जब ये डिस्कस होगा कि युवा कबड्डी में तृतीय स्थान पर कौन रही थी, तो अरावली एरोज का नाम लिखा जाएगा वहां पर। नितिन सिंह इसी बीच, और फिर से नितिन सिंह पकड़े गए हैं, उन्हें घसीट दिया गया है और उन्हें बोनस लाइन के अंदर ले गए। ये देखिए, 1 पॉइंट की लीड यहां पर बना चुकी है अरावली एरोज, 48-47।
लोकेश गोसलिया strong ankle hold actually made sure that Nitin Singh could not go through. He did not even want the support there, and he was being dragged in. See, that is the technique that I was talking about. Go in for the ankle hold, lift the ankles of the raider off the mat, and if possible even drag him. Yeah, so that is what Lokesh Gosalia did. But has to be said, here Aravali Arrows will really want to say, okay, we want that prize money. We really want that prize money going in to the challenger round. We do not want to lose this by any way, and at least we want 1 point out of this match. Jump, nicely executed, goes back. Savin gets 1 point. Now once again scores are level. And let me tell you, even if it's a tie, Panchala Pride will not go through. Tadoba Tigers can start celebrating this. They can start celebrating this. And Aravali Arrows can also celebrate, because even with a tie, Aravali Arrows will be 3rd placed in the booster round. So that is what a tie also means. So Kaziranga Rhinos and Tadoba Tigers has been decided to go through to the challenger round, and it is a very, very heartening fact that Panchala Pride will be sent off from him here. Thank you so much for the Panchala Pride's think tank, the team, the players, everybody for making until here. Making until here was a big role for you guys. Super do or die raid situation, tackled, 1 point lead for Panchala Pride. They win this by just 1 point. Aravali Arrows will make sure their 3rd place is secured, and Panchala Pride win this, but for no effect whatsoever. Just a 1 point victory, just a point difference here between the Aravali Arrows and the Panchala Pride, and the coach will really not be very happy with this. But Aravali Arrows get 1 point out of this match, so that means Aravali Arrows are sealed on the number 3rd place in the booster round. They will get that extra prize money going in. Murthal Magnets, Periyar Panthers, Aravali Arrows, congratulations to go through to the challenger round in the top 3 to get that extra prize money. As I was saying, thank you so much Panchala Pride for coming until here, and we will definitely see you the next season very, very soon. And congratulations to Tadoba Tigers and Kaziranga Rhinos also make through to the challenger round.
बिल्कुल, और ये मैच क्लोजली कंटेस्टेड रही। यहां पर पंचाला प्राइड इस जीत की सेलिब्रेट कर सकते हैं, अरावली इस तीसरे पोजीशन पर रहने की सेलिब्रेट कर सकते हैं, वही तदोबा टाइगर्स क्वालिफाई कर गए, वो भी सेलिब्रेट कर सकते हैं। तो खुशियां हर जगह है, कहीं थोड़ी ज्यादा खुशियां है तो कहीं थोड़ी कम। यहां पर देखिए पॉइंट्स टेबल, मुरतल मैग्नेट्स फर्स्ट किए हैं, 14 में से 11 मैच जीते हैं। वही पेरियर पैंथर्स शुरू में वो 8 के 8 मैच जीते थे, यहां पर 14 में से 10 मैच जीते, 56 पॉइंट्स। अरावली एरोस 14 में से 7 जीत, 45 पॉइंट 3rd पोजीशन, और हम्पी हीरोज भी 14 में से 7 जीत के साथ 4थे पोजीशन पे रहेंगे। काजीरंगा राइनोज और तदोबा टाइगर्स 5वें और 6ठे पायदान पर यहां पर हमें अलविदा कहना होगा 2 टीमों को जो भरसक कोशिश करने के बाद भी इस टॉप 6 में नहीं पहुंच पाए। पंचाला प्राइड 14 में से 6 जीत और उसके बाद मराठा मार्वल 14 में से 1 जीत।
Panchala Pride will be really sad to see that 39 points only they go by 1 point. They have not been qualified by just 1 point. It's a very, very heartening fact for the Panchala Pride. They've played well, but of course in patches they haven't played well throughout, and that is the last day of the booster round, where the matches that were in the morning, everybody who had to win won it, but hard luck for the Panchala Pride. But after this we go through to the challenger round. So as I said, Murthal Magnets, Periyar Panthers and Aravali Arrows get the extra bonus of extra cash prize to make it through to the challenger round in the top 3 places. Hampi Heroes also there in number 4, and of course Taroba Tigers and Kaziranga Rhinos will be expecting the challenger round to be a very, very easy one. So we probably will be looking at a lot of teams that will be happening in the challenger round. Thank you so much everybody for joining along. Navneet, as always, I'm hoping that you had that fantastic experience of the 101st match.
बिल्कुल, और ये मेरे साथ एक्सपीरियंस के साथ यहाँ पर कबड्डी के खिलाड़ियों को भी शानदार एक्सपीरियंस मिला है, और हम थोड़े ही दिनों में 2 दिन बाद फिर से एक बार जुड़ेंगे नेक्स्ट राउंड के लिए। तब तक के लिए सभी दर्शकों का शुक्रिया, नवीन का शुक्रिया, अलविदा फिलहाल के लिए।
Thank you so much. See you soon everybody on Fan Court.